Hello everyone, and you are welcome to day two in our Africa Bioinformatics School. And today we're talking about something very important, and that is the Linux command line. In this particular session, I'll be discussing about the 12 commandments that you have to know about Linux. In our previous session, I discussed about the fact that most of bioinformatic tools are run through Linux, and it's the Unix operating system. So, and it's a very powerful one. And I also explained also that Galaxy runs through Linux server, and it's very important for us to know that. Even though we wouldn't be using this Linux per se in our classes, but it's important for us to know what is the thing, the secret behind what we are learning in Galaxy. So, and one of the reasons is because Linux is very powerful and it has the ability to combine tools by piping output from one command into the next. So, and it's only possible on Linux. And there is this question that people do ask that if I want to work with bioinformatics, what kind of, if I want to work, be a bioinformatician, what kind of system should I buy? So the general rule of thumb or the advice I would give is to go for a Linux computer, which is popular with this Apple. So Apple computers. So although you can also run similar analysis on Windows, but Apple comes naturally or particularly programmed under Linux. So you can just run to the terminal and then start running your analysis. But Windows, you have to download WSL and likes. So in another sessions that we do have, we discuss that and we teach how to use that on the basic level for you to be able to do your analysis. So this is one of the benefits of Linux. So the good news is that you need only exactly 12 commands to do most of your bioinformatics tasks, and you might only need that for the rest of your career as a bioinformatician. Your ability to be able to navigate all these commands will determine how far you can go, or how experts or how good you are with regards to Linux. So it's important for us. So what are the 12 commands? So the 12 commandments you will use every day. You have to memorize this. So, and at the end of this particular week, we're going to be having a test regarding this. So I will advise that you work on that, you memorize that. We have the PWD, we have the which works with the working directory. We have the list files and current directory. We have the CD change directory. We have make a new directory. We have CP copy a file. We have MV move or rename file. We have RM cat ed grep WC and AWK. So all these are the 12 commandments that you'll be using, and their usefulness or the functions that they do is already listed below. So I want us to memorize it and have at the back of our mind what they do. Now, uh, this is just a mini task that we've done something similar before. So, but in step 1, 2, 3, and 4, so if you run this analysis on a terminal, if you are using Apple computer, you'll be able to get a hand of what we're trying to say. So this is the data. So, but you can also try another data that is useful for you. I'm going to show you in another video how to search for SRA data, which is also outside of the scope of this class. So, but this is one of the things that you get to do. You have your shell script or a bash script, and you pipe. When you say pipe, you pass an output from one command to the next. So it's like having a chain by chain, a step by step process. After you've done this, do this. After you've done this, do this. After you've done this, do this. So that is what piping does, and that is one of the versatility of using a Linux. and it's very important for us to understand that. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to search for SRA data. SRA data are sequence read archives that are available on NCBI, and is available for you to use for your analysis. See you on the next video.